Hello, my dear ones. I'm truly happy you're here. This is going to be an exclusive conversation, something you won't hear or see anywhere else. If you want a world full of diamonds, stay with us until the very end. Who knows, after this, you might even decide to grow diamonds yourself. Let me say this right away. This will be an honest and very unusual conversation. Not superficial, not promotional, but the kind of conversation after which many people completely change the way they look at diamonds. Forget mines, forget pickaxes, forget millions of years underground. Instead, imagine a laboratory, white walls, metal chambers, silence, and inside those chambers, a diamond is growing, not being searched for, not being mined, but literally growing, for weeks, under human control. And this is the moment when many people's minds begin to short-circuit because one main question appears. How is this even possible? Let's clear things up right away. This is not glass, not cubic zirconia, not a fake. This is a real diamond. The same carbon, the same crystal lattice, the same hardness, the same brilliance. It is tested by the same gemological laboratories. It receives the same certificates. It is evaluated by the same standards. There is only one difference. Nature takes millions of years to create it. Humans have learned to do it faster and more precisely. And then comes the next question, the most common one. Can you tell a lab-grown diamond from a natural one? I'll answer honestly. No legends, no marketing. You can't. Not with the naked eye, not with a loupe, not by brilliance, not by feel. The difference can only be detected in a laboratory using complex instruments. And even there, the question is not whether it's real or not, only how it originated. And yes, the uncomfortable truth is that a huge number of people already wear lab-grown diamonds without even knowing it. So where are they grown? Not in basements, not underground, but in high-tech centers where engineers, physicists, and investors work. This is an industry attracting serious money because it has something mining never had. Control. Control over size, control over clarity, control over color, control over the final result. Now let's talk about money. Launching this kind of production is expensive. Equipment costs hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. You need energy, you need specialists, you need certification. But there is one key point. This is not a lottery. In a mine, you never know what you'll find. In a laboratory, you do. That's why investors are looking in this direction more and more often. And now, pay attention. This is where many people's worldview breaks. The myth, lab-grown means cheap. The reality, not always. Why? Because in a laboratory, you can do what nature does extremely rarely. You can create perfect clarity, you can control color, you can grow fancy shades, you can create limited edition stones. In nature, such finds are rare pieces worth millions of dollars. And then the target of auction houses. In a laboratory, in Sao, it's conscious, intentional art. And yes, such diamonds cost more, go straight into luxury, become collectible. This is where the lab-grown diamond stops being a cheap alternative and begins competing with the most expensive segment of the market. Now, honestly, about investment. Most diamonds are not an investment. They are emotion, a gift, a symbol. Only a few stones are truly invested in. Rarity, uniqueness, exceptional quality. And the market is paying less and less attention to origin and more to the true value of the stone itself. A separate word about brands. Publicly, silence, inside the industry, movement, new lines appear, wording changes, new legends are created. Because if someone says out loud, lab-grown diamonds are the future, the old pricing model will begin to collapse. And now, the most important question. What will happen in 5 years? Lab-grown diamonds will become the norm. Natural diamonds won't disappear, but they will move into a narrow segment, collectible, auction level, almost antique. Price will stop depending on origin. It will depend on quality, design, idea. Story buyers will become smarter, calmer, more conscious, and luxury will stop being about the past and become about choice in the future. If you look at the bigger picture, we are living in a moment of an era shift. A diamond remains a diamond. Only the way it comes into the world is changing. And I want to end very simply. It doesn't really matter which stone you choose, natural or lab-grown. What matters is that it's yours, that it has a story, that it means something to you. Thank you for being with me. If this episode resonated with you, support the channel, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which diamond you would choose and why. See you very soon. And next time, it will be even louder.